Live 1212. Yo, yo, yo. Make sure you guys can hear me. Oops. Cool. We're all good. So yeah, MIAs, what's good? What's goody? Just wanted to go live, chat it up with the bros. Of course, if y'all got any questions, ask them in the comment section below. I'm gonna post this live on some of these chats. Make sure y'all hop on the So Fresh So Clean Patreon, patreon.com/Mr. Man in Action for exclusive content. And yeah, like I said, I just wanted to tap in with you guys, answer any questions that you may have, and just give y'all some value. So we'll kick things off by talking about what does success mean to you? Like when you're looking at this type of content, when you're trying to improve yourself as a man or a woman, if you're watching my channel, when you're trying to level up and improve, what does that mean to you? Because everybody's thought of success could be totally different. To give you guys a perspective, your first priority when it comes to success should be your health. For the longest, I've pretty much neglected this part of my life because when you think of success, you think about driving the Lambos, you think about having the money, you think about being on the private jets, you think about just having that bag and being able to blow it on whatever you want. Well, let me give you guys an example, or let me ask you guys a question. Let's say you have $300 million in the bank, but the doctor comes back and tells you that you have cancer and you have 2 weeks to live. Now, if you pay the $300 million, you can continue to live. But if you don't, you got cancer and you'll die in 2 weeks. What are you going to do? Majority of people are going to spend that money so that they can continue to live for their life. So if you think that health is not important in your life, bro, you tripping. Like you really tripping. It's something that money can't buy. The whole term health is wealth hit different when you think of it from this perspective. Now, as you guys are coming in, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all tap in, drop some questions down below. Talk to me. Let me know who's in the building. Uh-oh, like we're freezing up a little bit. Let me test something real quick. Okay, we cool. It might just be freezing up on my end. But yeah, let's chat, drop some questions. Let me know if y'all want me to open up the phone lines. We can do some call-ins, or we can just type up in the chat. Let me know where you guys are viewing the video from. What's your city? What's your state? And yeah. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. Know if y'all want to call in, or if y'all just want to hear me talk my shit. Y'all want to hear me do my chizzy chat. Now let's break down a little bit of game. Let's break down a little bit of approaching. Let's break down a little bit of, understanding the dynamics between dating women, and getting your game together. I talked about priority when it comes to success of being health, but a lot of that also comes down to game. What type of game do you have? What type of mentality do you have for yourself? How's your mouthpiece? Do you know how to talk to women? Do you know how to converse with women? Do you know how to talk to people in general? Because one of the biggest things that I've learned is that if you know how to talk to people, It literally can make your life 10 times better than someone who doesn't know how to talk to people. So, for example, how I gave you guys that fitness and health gym a little earlier, that same person that could be super healthy, if they're lacking social skills, they're still miserable. They still have a hard time being successful. Their life is still harder than it needs to be when it comes to game, understanding dynamics, when it comes to talking to women, and when it comes to talking to people in general. Now, I will admit, when you're in shape, people just naturally respect you more. They feel like this guy, he prioritizes himself. He keeps his promises to himself to go to the gym and to eat healthy. So he just seems a little more believable. But even if you're not in shape, even if you're not, if you can pretty much spread that good energy, that good message, that good vibe to the people that you're talking to, you still can be a lot more believable. You still can be a lot more convincing. You still can close more deals, shake more hands, have more people that want to be around you, have more people that want to converse with you and pretty much chat with certain things that you would want to chat about. So there's still benefits to that as well, guys. Do not underestimate the benefits of knowing how to socialize, of knowing how to chat with people, of knowing how to move, how to communicate, because all of that is important. So it looks like you guys want me to have the phone lines open. I'm gonna put the number in the Chizzy chat. What's up, Zach Lyon? That's a day one right there. Good to see you, bro. So I'm gonna put the number in the chat. If you guys want to call in, go ahead and call in. So that is the number 205 277 6201. See if I can pin this to the top. Pin message. Message. So if you guys want to call in, go ahead and call in. My boy Sir Spade, the Dun is in the building. Sir Spade, another day one. He said, I know I'm awkward, but I'm getting better at approaching people, and it's a beautiful and somewhat painful process. Yeah, man. And you gotta understand, success is right on the other side of being uncomfortable. So if you're okay with something that's painful, just know that you're closer to success. I mean, think about it. When it comes to working out, especially if you're heavy lifting, but even if you're running, that's a painful process, but it's good for you. So think about it, like things that are hard, things that are, uncomfortable, things that can be awkward can be good for you. Everybody sucks until they don't when it comes to approaching. Everybody's awkward until they're not. Everybody's nervous until they're not. So what you guys go through, you have to understand that everybody goes through it until they don't. And once you figure out, okay, this is how I can avoid this, or I don't have to live like this. Like it doesn't always have to be like this. Once you can set your life up with that mentality, a lot more things are easier for you. Let me see. Feel free to call in, guys. The number is scrolling below, and I dropped it in the Chizzy chat. The Dun was good. Or if you guys got questions and you want to type them in the chat, this is more like we just chopping it up, bros. Like I'm live in the flesh. You're live watching this right now. Ask me any questions that you may have, and I'm gonna continue to just talk my shit. I love to just hop on here and have like these general conversations with you guys. And obviously we have video topics that we'll do as well when it comes to the live streams or the uploads. But this is just getting back to the home team and really thanking y'all for supporting me for so long, subscribing to the Patreon, subscribing to the YouTube channel, tapping in on the live streams. I really appreciate it. I love the community that I have here, because really the community I have here is so small, but it feels so close. I see a lot of familiar names in here. Sometimes even if you're not a familiar name, a lot of people are generally positive in my chat, if you guys haven't noticed. And the reason for that is because a lot of you guys in the chat are always trying to improve. It's not really a fuck around chat, even though we do have fun over here. But a lot of what my message and what I want to push out and really what I want to leave to this world is action over everything. You don't have to follow my dating advice to the T. You don't have to have the same beliefs that I have to the T when it comes to women and how men are and how women are and how dating should be. I don't want to push those beliefs on you guys, although I do have an opinion, just like you have an opinion. But I just want to let you know, bro, whatever you want to do, whatever you're trying to do, whatever your goals are, get started now. That's the whole point. That's what I always push. There's so many things that I want to do, and I understand that if I don't do it, it won't happen. It's really that simple. Like literally, that summarizes my whole purpose of my channel. There's a lot of things you right now watching this, bro. Frank Han, Zach Lyons, Sir Spade Sam, they're done, and whoever else is in here. I guarantee you have 20 or more things on your list that have been on your list ever since New Year's of 2020. You have multiple things that you were supposed to do, and you still haven't got them done. Bro, get that shit done. And you know what? Don't even get it done. Just get it started. The whole point of action, the whole point of talking about it, the whole point, and I know it's cliche. Like, I wish there was another word for it that could really register in your brain, because you hear action so much from people saying it that it kind of numbs you from the actual definition of action. But if you were to just get started on that list of 20 things, your self-esteem is going to be better. Your confidence is going to be better. How you look at yourself is going to be better. Because let me ask you guys something. Let's say you were dating a chick. Let's say you had a girlfriend and she constantly lied to you. She would lie to you about everything. She would lie to you about not cheating on you. She would lie to you about her going to work when she's actually not going to work. She would lie to you about her beliefs, where she's from, her family, everything. She's always lying to you. Let me ask you, if you were dealing with someone and they were always lying to you, would you stay with them? The answer is no. You would not stay with somebody if they always lied to you. But you got to realize you always lie to yourself. You told yourself, New Year, 4 or 5 a.m., I'm going to wake up every morning. I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to eat clean. I'm going to do 75 hard. I'm going to do this for 6 months. I'm going to stop doing this because enough is enough. I'm going to make this many approaches. I'm going to have a girlfriend. I'm going to stop whacking off. I'm going to stop watching those websites. I'm going to dedicate my life to Christ. Like, there's so many things that you tell yourself you're going to do, but you don't stick to it. So you wouldn't deal with someone else that constantly lies to you, but you constantly lie to yourself. See, I'm going to be real with you guys. You're better off not telling yourself that you're going to do something or you're not going to do something. In the moment, it feels good. It feels great. It feels believable to say, okay, I'm going to stop doing this, or okay, I'm going to start doing this. But you got to understand that if you know deep down you're really not going to do it, or you really are going to do it, stop lying to yourself, bro. It is very, very unhealthy. It's bad for your self-esteem. Or the other option is just go ahead and get started. I'm not saying you got to be the best at it. I'm not saying that you got to be number one at it. I'm not saying that it's going to happen overnight. But if you are to start with the action, start with the approach, start with saying hello, start with one rep and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. Start with scooping up that grilled chicken. It's going to be a lot easier. Let me tell you guys something. Once you make a decision in your life to only do things that are good for you in your life, it makes life so much more simple. You guys are constantly at battle with yourself. If you really think about it, it's not hard to know what's good for you and what's not good for you. For example, some of you guys may have a goal to have a six pack, right? Well, all you have to do is do actions that are going to get you a six pack. If you have a choice to eat a cheeseburger or you have choice to eat grilled chicken, which choice do you think is going to get you closer to getting a freaking six pack? I'll tell you now, it ain't going to be the cheeseburger. All that's going to do is take you farther away from your goal of getting a six pack. And all the grilled chicken is going to do is get you closer to getting a six pack. That's the same when it comes to approaching women. If you want to get better socially, if you want to get better at talking to women, I know you're contemplating in your head. I know you see her walking. Damn, she got a fat ass. Oh, but she's on the phone. Oh, but she's about to leave. Oh, but she's at the self checkout. Oh, but she's with somebody. Oh, but is that a ring on her finger? Oh, but man, somebody might hear me. Oh, but I'm going this way and I gotta go. I'm in a hurry. Oh, but nah, man, I don't like girls with weave. Oh man, she got lashes. She got long nails. Oh man, nah. What happened to damn bro? She got a fat ass. Like, just stick to that and go up and talk to her. Like, just stick to that. You'll find out all this other stuff later. If you could just filter out your brain to that one initial attraction you had to that woman and you go up and talk to her, it is so much more genuine. It's so much more smooth. But instead, you want to overthink. You want to overthink. You want to stare at her like the next guy is staring at her. You want her to not see you looking at her. You want to make the approach strategic. You want to see if her friend's going to walk away and go to the bathroom for a second. And then you want to slide up in there and not even really approach her. Maybe just say, hey, how you doing? And then just let her walk by. Don't lie to me, bro. You know you do that bullshit. Hey, what's up? Then you keep going. And then she walks away and you look at her ass again. Bro, don't bullshit me. You know you have done that bullshit before. You done overthought the whole approach. And then when you finally approach her, you're just like, hey, how's it going? Hey, good morning. Hey, how you doing? Now, I love you, bro. I'm not here to beat y'all down. That's better than nothing. But in reality, it would probably make you feel better, make you feel a lot more relieved if you walked up and said, hey, I noticed you. I know it's random, but I just wanted to say, what's up? What's your name? Reach your hand out. Hey, I see you're in a hurry. Real quick, just wanted to say, hey, what's your name? Boom. Go into the fucking approach, bro. Like, just go into the shit, man. Can you guys still hear me? Let me see. Let me check the Chizzy chat. Can you guys still hear me? Drop a like if you guys are enjoying the video. Feel free to hit that So Fresh, So Clean Cash App too. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to hit that motherfucker. Feel free to hit the So Fresh, So Clean Super Chat. If you guys are not on the Patreon, make sure y'all hop on the Patreon. I just want to check in with the chat, man. I want to make sure you guys are engaged, enjoying this content. Like I said, you can call in. Let me know if you've tried to call in because the number might not fucking work. I hope it does. I've been subbed since I was 19 or 20, just turned 23 recently. Man, happy birthday, bro. If everyone in the chat could wish my boy Sir Spade Sam a happy birthday, that would mean a lot. Dude, that was the day you were born, bro. Happy birthday to you, man. I'm so glad that you've been a supporter. I hope that 23 is going to be your year. I'm not going to even say I hope. I know it is, bro. Just continue to do things that you need to be doing. Be safe, be responsible, be disciplined. Start now so that by the time you're 28, you'll have everything that you need. So happy birthday, fam. Happy birthday to you. Frank Hahn, what's the word, bro? Man, big and bad being boo, boking on a blown bone, cuz. Nah, I'm bullshit. I'm chilling, bro. Chilling, man. I just wanted to hop on this live, bro. Just want to chat it up with the MIAs, man. Just want to chat it up with you guys. I hope you guys are really taking care of yourself. I hope you guys are, you're doing the things that you need to do. And it's possible that you may slip up here and there. I'm not here to be like I'm the perfect guy, I'm the perfect coach. Everything is perfect over here. Nah, it's a constant battle every day. It's things that you got to improve on. Here's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. I want you guys to learn to forgive. You hear me? I want you guys to learn how to forgive, okay? And I want you guys to learn how to forgive on the spot, like that quick. Now, what I mean by this is if you can learn to forgive quick, you can show that you're unbothered. You can pretty much show one way or another that somebody who may have done you wrong isn't affecting you. That's another level of confidence. Let me tell you why. If you truly believe in yourself, if you truly know what you're capable of, if you truly know that someone who wronged you, it's actually affecting them, or it's worse for them than it's worse for you. Why are you holding a grudge? Why are you mad at them? Why are you bothered? Why are you butthurt? Why are you feeling some type of way? This might sound crazy, and even as I'm about to say it, I'm thinking in my head, damn, that's pretty fucking wild. but I actually love, in a kind of wicked, malicious type way, I love when people cross me. I love when people count me out. I love when people fuck me over. Not in a literal sense to where I'm intentionally looking for that, but in the sense of like, damn, bro, you're so stupid. Why would you bet against me? Why would you fuck me over? Why would you try that bullshit on me? Because I know what I'm capable of. Because I know that that's genuine confidence. I know that you crossing me is 10 times worse for you in the long run, because I know what I can do with my life. I know the benefits and the potentials that you can have just by being affiliated with me, just by hanging out with me, just by working with me, just by networking with me, just by going out with me. Like, I know so many benefits that I bring to the table, and I'm saying this in the most humble way. So when someone is fucking me over, bro, you're so stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you bet against me? It's kind of the example of someone like DJ Khaled, well connected, well respected, been doing it for decades, hits after hits, undeniably one of the best at what he does. If you're an artist, why would you bet against DJ Khaled? Why would you try to diss DJ Khaled? Why would you not want to be affiliated with DJ Khaled? Some of you guys that don't know who DJ Khaled is, just look him up. Some of you who obviously do know who DJ Khaled is, but I'm sure there's a lot of people. Why would an artist go against him? That's kind of the mentality that you need to have for yourself. Why would this chick not want to fuck with me when I know my potential to go get a whole nother chick? It's just that simple. I'm a man. I can just literally walk off from her and go talk to a whole nother chick. It's no grudge. It's no pressure. It's nothing against you, shawty. I can just go talk to another chick. Why would this girl want to cut me off? And even some of your homeboys, why would they not want to fuck with you? Why would they pull some bullshit off on you? Why would they try to slime you out or snake you out, and they supposed to be your homies or even your coworkers, no matter what the situation is? But if you truly have that genuine confidence in yourself to forgive but not forget, I don't believe in that forgive and forget. Never forget. But it's not never forget in the sense of a grudge. You never forget with a smile on your face. Have you guys ever legit seen me angry? Have you guys ever legit seen me mad, lose my temper, lose my cool? No. That actually makes me dangerous. That actually should make you guys dangerous. Someone fucks me over, I'm gonna have the biggest smile on my face, and I'm gonna continue to keep it pushing as if it doesn't affect me, because it genuinely doesn't. Because I've worked on this confidence. I've worked on building my social skills. I've worked on believing in myself. I've worked on talking to people, influencing people, knowing how to persuade people, knowing how to just communicate in general and be sympathetic with people, knowing how to be aggressive when I need to be, knowing how to be high energy when I need to be, knowing how to tone it down when I need to. I've worked on all of these things for so many years that if just some regular person that kind of just has that one-way personality with everybody tries to cross me, okay, no problem. It's all good, bro. Nah, no issues at all. Same with a shorty. She thinks that she's gonna change me, change the way I am, change the way I think. I don't like this. It could be something as simple as sitting on one side of the freaking dinner table. Like, I usually like to sit with my head to the door. A chick may just want to sit here because she just likes this seat more. Okay, no problem. I'm already thinking in the back of my head, yeah, well, this shit ain't gonna work out. We'll finish this dinner or whatever, but this shit ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because I'm one of the rare breeds of people who genuinely knows who he is and what he wants. Here's how you get to this level. And I'm like, I always like to say, I'm not perfect, but here's how you get to this level, guys. It's by going out, communicating, dating, having interactions so that you can figure out what you don't want. That is the best way to know what you want. You have to continue to talk to people, and it helps you figure out what you don't want. That sounds very controversial, right? That sounds very contradicting. It's like, wait, what do you mean? That's what you got to do, bro. Is that's what I mean. You have to talk to more people so you can figure out what you do and what you don't want. And once you do that, you'll start to get better understandings. Okay, I like this, but I don't like that. Let me give you an example. It's just like the first time you ever got head, like the first time a chick ever sucked you up. Whatever she was doing, it could have been sloppy. She could have threw a little bit of teeth in there. She could have just been all over the place. She don't know what the hell she doing. But the fact that it's the first time you got head, you're just like, oh shit, like goddamn, I'm getting my dick sucked. What the fuck? Oh man, old girl going still stew. But over time, you get so much head that you like, nah, don't, move your hands. You know what I'm saying? Nah, shawty, what you doing? Like, spit on it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Do the tongue thing. Like, do your tongue in the circle. Like, come on. Like, you start to know what you want because you've had it so much. You've had different experience, different chicks, different throat goats, different mouths. You've had all of these different things. So you know what you don't like. You may not like a chick to use hands. You may not like a chick to be super sloppy with it. You start to figure out all of these different things, bro. But that comes from experience. Now, one thing I'm a little confused about, how y'all gonna tell me to open up the call lines and ain't nobody called in? What kind of shit is that? Like, how that work, bro? How that work, bro? How, Sway? Y'all said open up the call lines and ain't nobody called in. And y'all know I can talk my shit for a long time. But thought y'all boys was gonna hit my line. Call me. Let me see. And like I said, if you tried to call in and didn't go through, let me know. But I don't think nobody called. So yeah, bro. Yeah, man. If y'all getting value from the chat, or from the live stream, throw a fire emoji in the chat. You know, I always have these different thoughts that pop up. Sometimes I throw them in YouTube Shorts. Sometimes I throw them in uploads, and obviously sometimes I'll hop on live to give you guys these gems and these nuggets. But throw a fire sign in the chat if you guys are enjoying this shit. Okay, Sir Spade is fucking with it. Anybody else? And yeah, man, like I said, feel free to hit that collection plate. You dig? Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, whatever. After the first few lines, do you check her body language before flirting? After the first few lines, do you check her body language before flirting? When you say lines, I'm assuming you mean like pickup lines or approach, or what do you say? And what's up, Rahan? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. I'm glad you're still hanging out. That's another day one there. But he says after the first few lines, do you check her body language before flirting? I think that you should be checking the body language the whole time. And I also think that you should be flirting the whole time. See, here's one thing that I think is very, very natural. And this is also why I don't believe that a genuine, legit, normal guy can be friends with women. I'm always flirting with women. It could be passive, it could be unintentional, it could even be my body language to her, the way I look at her. I'm always one way or another flirting with women, and that's the same way you guys should be. Now, obviously, if you're in a work environment, if you're in a professional environment, there's certain environments where it doesn't make sense to flirt. But if you're talking about just like a chick that you're talking to, you have no affiliation with her, she has no affiliation with the people then yeah, it should always be some level of flirting. But yeah, check the body language for sure, bro. And the more people that you talk to, then the better you'll start to understand body language. So definitely always check body language. That's one of the most universal things. And I didn't really understand how important body language was until I went out the country for the first time. And I realized two things that are universal no matter what: body language in the way money flows. Even though when you go out the country, the currency is different. So a lot of people will think that if you go to a certain part, the US dollar may be worth more here than it's worth in the US. But currency and body language are always going to be two very, very consistent things that you can't get away from. Because even though the US dollar may be worth more in other countries, once you do the currency exchange and you start spending money on certain things that you want to do while you're out there, you'll start to see that cash flow, it still moves the same way it moves here. You might hit that ATM one time and think that you're good, think you're a millionaire, think that you're balling. But you start doing enough activities, even though you may get more for less, quote unquote, you still have to, cash flow is still gonna move the same way, bro. And the same with body language. A woman still can tell if you're nervous. A woman still understands body language. She still understands what flirting looks like. So you should always be paying attention to the body language. Just like you guys, you guys, even if you're not that experienced, different type of body language. So good question, bro. Any more questions in the chat? Let me know. I do want to open up this last half hour for Q&A. Like I said, you guys can feel free to call that number, 205-277-6201. Hit my line. Let's chat it up live on the stream. Feel free to call. Feel free to call. And make sure you guys hit that like button, share the video, all that good stuff, man. And let me know what y'all even if you got any video topics that you want to see, like any specific video topics, drop them in the Chizzy chat. Let's chat it up. Let's get down to business. We've had let me stop singing for my black ass get copyright. Just out of curiosity, what kind of cars do you guys drive? Like, if you guys drive, just drop the type of car you drive. Drop the year, make, and model. I'm just curious. One thing I don't know is I'm a car guy. Love cars, love vehicles, love the big engines, but I also like the little engines for the gas saver. I like the hybrids. I like the electrics. What kind of cars you guys drive? Drop your whip in the Chizzy chat. See what the MIAs be pulling up in. 2020 Toyota CHR. That is an excellent car. That is an excellent car. Any Toyota, you really can't go wrong with a Toyota, No matter what people say, you can't go wrong with a Toyota. And the CHR kind of got like that it kind of got like that hatchback feel, So I fuck with Sir Spade though, man. Like the engagement in the chat means so much to me. Like I said, guys, drop your whip in the chat, drop a question in the chat, call in on the call-in number. Let me know who's in here. Even if you're just now hopping up in here, throw some fire sign emojis, say what's up, holla at your boy. And make sure you replay the stream as well. If you're just now coming in, or obviously if you're watching on the replay and you've got this far, salute to you. Thank you for watching the shit. My boy got a motorcycle. Cruiser, nice. How long you been driving motorcycles? Almost got a Civic. I think you might have meant Civic Sport 2019, but someone already paid for it to be shipped in that CarMax. Okay. Word. Yeah, you got good taste in cars. You like reliability. Sir Spade likes reliability. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Let me know, guys. Is there anything that you guys are struggling with? And when I say struggling, like not even just the approach, is there like any type of rejections that you guys are having problems overcoming? Is there like what's going on when it comes to the first day, when it comes to the second day, when it comes to closing the deal, when it comes to asking for the number, when it comes to asking her to come to the crib. Let me see it, like we got a call in right now. Yo,
Yo, Mr. Man Action. What's good, bro?
what's happening? Who this?
It's Frank.
What's good, Frank? Drop something in the chat if y'all can hear Frank. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear my boy Frank. But yeah, man, talk to me. What's on your mind, bro?
Yeah, bro, I got a few questions, man. Hey, so how you go about staying away from a toxic chick? So, like, I've been doing like a good 2 years, like on and off.
Uh-huh.
We started dating. We did it for like a year. After that, been like on and off. You feel me? So she just like pops up every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, like, that shit is fucking on my focus. So I'm trying to stay away from her. Like, how do you go about doing that?
How you go about cutting off a toxic chick?
Yeah, because like at the same time, it's not so easy because feelings are involved and shit.
Uh-huh.
How do you go about, just cutting her off?
Shit, you gotta cut her off, bro. I know you're probably looking for a more complicated answer, but sometimes the answer is in the question, my friend. Cut that bitch off. Why you still fucking with her? She got good pussy or something?
Good pussy, and also like I said, bro, there's feelings involved and shit. So it's like
Feelings involved on both ends.
you just that shit. Whatever.
I said y'all both got feelings involved.
Yeah.
So,
And
well, what makes her so
like,
toxic?
he makes it toxic because it's always she knows where I stand on certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then like she comes back into my life thinking like, I'm thinking like, okay, now she's okay with it, with certain shit that she left for. So like I'm thinking like, oh, she's okay now. She knows, who I am as a person and shit. And then she gets back into my life and it's the same bullshit over and over again.
So give me give me like actual example of like where's the miscommunication between y'all? Because it sounds like it's something specific, but you just haven't got to it yet. What makes her toxic? Like what's really going on?
Well, last time, what kind of makes it, hard this time? Like her leaving and shit kind of makes it hard. It's just like I feel like she improved as a person too. You feel me? But she still has those traits that I didn't like. Like she used to check on my phone and shit. Constantly just like, just accusing me of shit and like just very insecure. She was very insecure. And you know what I'm saying? Like that shit she was just like back and forth too, like whether, she wanted to, be in a relationship and shit like that. And there's times where I didn't trust her either too. So
Right. So what do you want from her? Like, do you want to date her, or you just want to keep her as a fuck buddy, or what?
No, last time she came around, like it was good. Like I kind of wanted to, kind of like to see where it was gonna go. But at the same time, we had a big ass argument the other night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then she ended up leaving, and then shit, I've been trying to call her on the phone and shit. She called me, and like it seemed like shit is over, but like being her, like I know this, I know how this shit goes, bro. Like we,
yeah, I've seen this before.
Now we're gonna end up doing the same shit, bro. So
yeah,
I'm just trying to get away.
Well, man, the best advice that I would have for you is really two things. So one, if a chick starts to become toxic, and that's what you label her as, a toxic chick, it's typically your fault. Anything that women do and that we don't like as men, it's because we allowed them to do it one way or another. For example, you see those videos where like a girl slashes a guy tires, or she like bleaches his Jordans and all of that shit. She typically didn't come in that extreme, but she showed you examples of her potentially being that type of chick. But because her pussy was good, because feelings were involved, because she would give you head, because she got a fat ass, all of that shit, you would pretty much let that shit slide. You know what I'm saying? And so over time, it starts to get worse and worse. And over time, you find yourself in a situation similar to yours. And I've been in situations like this as well, where one half of you wants to cut her off, but another half of you on, let's just say, a lonely Saturday night, or a night like Sunday, or a night like Friday, or a night like Wednesday, you like, damn, man, I ain't really got no other chicks that's fucking with me like this. Let me hit Shorty up. Or she hits you up and she just caught you at a good time. You might have had a drink or two, or you might have smoked a blunt or whatever. And you're like, well, shit, pull up. Even though you know that she ain't healthy for you, and in some ways or another, you're not healthy for her. So what I would tell you is, with the way she's acting now, there's a good chance she might not change because y'all been dealing with this back and forth shit for long enough. So she's comfortable with acting like this. And also the other thing that I would say, bro, is that you need to just meet more women. It sounds like you're dealing with her out of necessity because you may not have the level of chicks that you want, or quality of chicks, or number of chicks that you want. So you need to talk to more chicks, bro, so that you're not even dealing with any type of BS from any women.
For sure. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. So basically, what you just said leads me to my next question, bro. So, like, where else besides, I mean, talk about Walmart a lot, Target,
Mm-hmm.
malls. Like, where else you think is a good spot to meet chicks?
What city you live in?
So I live in Tampa, in the Tampa area.
Ooh, oh my God, bro. Tampa? Everywhere,
Yeah.
nigga. The beach, the club, the bar, the lounge. I mean, I like those I like Walmart, Target, and all that because I'm in country ass little city ass Alabama. But somewhere like Tampa where it's litty like a titty, bro, everywhere. Like, go out, my nigga. Hit the strip, hit the bars, hit the clubs. I know that you might not want to do that all the time because obviously that's a different type of crowd. A lot of people are visiting. They're only going to be there for one night or one weekend. They're on spring break. But bro, and it looks like Sir Spade Sam in the chat just now said he's going to be in Tampa. So y'all definitely need to connect one way or another. But bro, yes, man, like everywhere, guy. Like you know where to go, nigga. You know what's popping in Tampa.
Yeah, no. I definitely know some spots, but I just was looking for like a new hack that maybe like something that you found out recently, like a
I
new
mean,
spot.
I mean, for
Like,
me,
mhm.
undeniably, Walmart is always gonna be jumping, no matter what city or state you live in. It just is. And the reason I like places like Walmart and Target or Sam's Club or whatever is because majority of people aren't talking to nobody anyway in there. Two is the daytime, so you're sober, and the person you're talking to is most likely sober, and it gives you a wider variety of range of pretty much age groups of women to talk to. Like you got a chick that may be in college that's shopping for her dorm, but then you might also have like a freaking 29, 30-year-old chick who graduated, lived by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just on her shit, getting some shit for the week for her house. So those places are undeniable for me, but you got to realize I'm in a different living situation than you. So anywhere in the daytime, if you see a bad chick, go up and talk to her. I don't care if you're walking down the street in the most busiest street in Tampa. I don't care if you're in the mall, the outdoor mall, anywhere. Just go up and holler at her, bro.
Nah, for sure. That's good advice, bro. Hey, I don't know if you remember, but I called like last time when you had when you had this call in show.
Mm-hmm.
I called in telling you about a situation, right?
Yeah.
With this girl I went on a date with, and I ended up letting her know like it's either you cooperate or like we're not gonna talk no more. I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
Yeah. So I'm starting to think like I'm a little bit impatient with these hoes. I don't know if I'm being impatient or just like
Hey,
I don't know, like should I be more patient with them and like kind of you feel me? Because I end up like I meet chicks, but I just like if they're not cooperating, bro, I cut them off straight away.
mm-hmm. I would say there's nothing wrong with that, but you also got to know the pros and cons of that. So the pros of that is you ain't got to deal with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to deal with the bullshit that other niggas would deal with just to get some ass.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to deal with the BS of like, okay, I'm only fucking with her so I can smash, and then I know once I smash, I'm probably gonna never talk to her again. So that's the pros, that you don't have to deal with the bullshit. So I actually like that approach more than the under the radar approach, or just dealing with the BS, because it's basically softening you up unintentionally, even though at the end of the day you may have a motive, but you're dealing with the bullshit. Now the con to that is, if you're not continuously living that life of meeting and interacting and dealing with other women, and you're cutting all these chicks off, well, you're going to end up with one toxic chick that you've been dealing with for a long time, or you're going to deal with no chicks at all. So if you're going to have that mentality, I like that mentality. But on top of that mentality, or the stack on top of it, really be living that life of, I'm not dealing with no bullshit, but I'll continue to meet more women and find one that ain't with the bullshit, rather than dealing with your ass that's bullshit.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Understood. So, hey, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Anytime, hit me up anytime, bro. Like I said, when I go live, I appreciate you for calling in. It definitely gives a different type of flavor to the show. Did you have any more questions?
Nah, that was good, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. Have a good night, man. All righty. So my boy just called in. Hope y'all were able to hear him. Y'all know my ass be bootlegging. All right, yeah, shit. Sound like we can hear him good enough. So shout out to my boy Frank for calling in, man. Such Spade, he said, I won't lie, I barely have time to interact with people on busy time, since all I do is work, study, and work out, but I'm trying to make time to live life. I mean, bro, you're living life right now. You know what I'm saying? I saw a really good quote today. And if we don't have any more call-ins, I'm gonna pretty much end it on this quote. The quote says, the bad news is time flies, but the good news is you're the pilot. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. So the bad news is, as we're watching this live stream, as we're waking up in the morning and going to sleep at night, as we're doing whatever we're doing, time flies. Now, you got some people that say time ain't real, money ain't real, all of this, but we ain't gonna go that far. All we gonna say is time flies. That's bad news, right? But the good news is you're the pilot. Let's break that down. Good news is, bro, you're in control of your own fucking life. You are the decision maker of your life. You are the one who pretty much decides how your life goes. You decide where you're going to live. You decide where you're not going to live. You decide what you do. You decide what you're not going to do. You decide the time you wake up. You decide the time you're not going to wake up. You decide if you're going to approach and take action, or if you're not going to approach and take action. So as time flies, bro, you're the fucking pilot. You're the one who chooses the direction. You're the one who chooses, am I going to live this type of life, or am I going to live that type of life? A lot of shit that goes on in your life, the content you consume, the social media you're watching, the thoughts that you have, all of this shit is self-reflected on you. And I'm so glad my boy Frank called, because as I told him, a lot of issues that you have with women is it's you. Like, as soon as you have that mentality, goddamn, everything that happens in my life is my fault as a man, the easier life becomes, because you're able to take full accountability. If you strip down all the way naked, from the socks to the drawers to everything, you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't like what you see, that is your fault. That is up to you to fix it. That is up to you to make the decision to say, I like all of this, but I don't like the way my legs look. Bro, then don't skip leg day. Never skip leg day. I like all of this, but I don't like the way my beard looks. Well, bro, go get a fucking barber and get a haircut to get your beard shaped the way you want it to be shaped. So you're the pilot of your life, bro. The shit's going to keep moving. It's going to keep flowing. Even when you're not here anymore, it's going to continue to move. It's going to continue to flow. You have to be the decision maker of how you want it to flow. how you want to be remembered, how you want to be thought of. It is all up to you, my guy. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Remember, guys, if you do nothing, nothing will happen. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the live stream. You guys have an amazing week. Kill it, crush it. I got your back for life. If you guys need anything from me, hit me up on the Patreon, hit me up on my email. Just hit me up, bro. I am here for y'all. I got your back for life. I love all you guys. All you guys are brothers to me. If there's any ladies in here, you're a sister to me as well. I'm here to help. I'm here to give you guys a little bit of influence, a little bit of motivation, but more than anything, just to talk about the importance of action. I like to take my own advice as well and share just different thoughts and different things that I'm thinking. So, love you guys, man. Hit me up for Camping My A. That's in-person coaching. Or if you want to do coaching online, hit me up. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Appreciate you guys, man. I'm out. Scatter. Hold on. Let me let y'all say what's up to my cat. Say bye, Jinx. Bye-bye. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.